I can't laugh because it's 3 a.m. I can't be as loud as I want to, but this is hilarious. Now we're getting this picked up on real news sites, like Mounting into Comics here. Star Trek Discovery might be a complete, big, fat, utter, disappointing, disgusting, disgraceful failure, according to Google Trends chart, and is hinting that, hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and I used to be a huge Star Trek fan, and don't insult me to my face at the convention, Star Trek. That's what happened, is that a lot of these Discovery cast members, not all of them, but a few of them, like Jason Isaacs, and Anthony Rapp, and Mary Chieffo, and Wilson Cruz, got on their little soapboxes to tell us how they're so much better than we are at Star Trek Las Vegas this year. And yeah, if you're brand new to the channel, I was there this year, and I did do my best to cover as much as I could. Considering it's kind of a first convention, I think I did pretty good. Got a few interesting scoops, like Jason Isaacs admitting that they had no idea what they were doing behind the scenes before filming started. Little things like that. To Anthony Rapp going about how he hates people who look like him, apparently. Just all these little things, right? But now, the media is finally picking up on this. I've actually done a video on this. I just wanted to gloat a little bit. That's what this video is about. Me gloating and saying, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Oh yes, the harpy was right. Once again, as usual. I'm usually right. So the Google Trend chart hints that CBS's Star Trek Discovery might be a complete failure, and I can agree. It is not hitting the fans very well. There's a huge divide at the panels. I almost said Comic-Con. At the Discovery panels or the old panels. Anytime you would have a Discovery cast member get in there, you would have a clear rift. You had people like Doug Jones trying to say, hey, well, we'll bring it back to the entertainment side. You had moderators doing their best to steer it back to talking about Star Trek. And when you have people like Wilson Cruz crashing the Doctor's panel, saying how, he's the first this and that, and then John Billingsley, one of my favorite people, I think, ever, comes in and says, actually, my character was bisexual. He had many husbands and wives. So he decided and confirmed that he played the character that he actually was married to all of the partners in his plural marriage. Just to say, hey. New cast members, Star Trek was always diverse. Star Trek was always progressive. Star Trek was always amazing. And just because you decided to McDonald's the crap out of it and give us way too many good visuals, and some of the visuals were good when you could see them, when they were lit well enough to be seen, but they decided to give us the most garbage filler soy cut. That's like eating a McDonald's hamburger and half of it's soy. That is what this is. It is just watered down, ground out. I mean, it used to be like the Spago or whatever a fancy restaurant used to be, 20 years ago when I paid attention to that. Now it's McDonald's. Just like everything else. Just like Marvel. Just like Disney. Just like everything else in our entertainment, practically. The only things that look halfway decent are the new Ghostbusters and the new Bill and Ted. Maybe the Matrix, too. We don't know yet. That's a maybe. That's a strong maybe on the Matrix. That's just because I'm hopeful. But no, let's see what they have to say. A number of Google Trends charts hint that Star Trek Discovery on CBS All Access might be a complete failure. CBS did claim they had reached 8 million subscribers back in February of 2019, indicating they had reached that goal 2 years ahead of schedule. However, they haven't released viewer numbers of the show, including Star Trek Discovery. See, now I've done videos on this where I've shown you my views versus Star Trek officials' views, where I'm getting 50,000 views on some of my Star Trek videos, 2 to 50, right, give or take, for Star Trek, and they get 700 views on interviews of cast members. You have people like Shazad Latif, who had nobody in his lines for signatures, and to be fair, Anthony Rapp had 200, but Anthony Rapp's also famous for Rent and other things, right? Now Shazad Latif, obviously. Of course, if you don't know, he played the Klingon, the albino Klingon, and then Ash Tyler, and it was not. Yeah. Oh hey, I know that guy. That's Doomcock's video. Yeah, you got your video up before me because I had just released one. I don't. Oh well, it's all good. This is good news though, because we need to get this out, and the more people who make videos on this, please make videos on this. Let them know, and because we need this more searched. Please, everybody who is a YouTuber, make a video on this. We need to get this word out, right? Fans have had to rely on reports from CBS-owned comicbook.com, which claimed in December 2018, Star Trek Discovery is one of the 5 most in-demand digital series in the world. A claim was based off of data provided by Parent Analytics. And related to C, Star Trek Discovery sued by creator of Tardigrades, Anas Abdeen, for stealing plotlines and character. And, shout out to Anas Abdeen. He made my avatar over on Twitter. Beautiful artwork. He made all of us from Midnight's Edge who are on camera ever to have his avatar. So, yes. He's made Gary from Nerdrotic's avatar. I don't know if he's made Doomcock one yet. He probably has. Fans have had to rely on reports. Oh, that's great. However, YouTuber Doomcock calls that praise into question, and he uses Google Trends to do so. See, now, we do have the source linked. I do have his linked. It's Beers, the last part. Oh God, I'm going off the top of my head at 3 a.m. I'm so sorry. I'm forgetting your Twitter handle. I have it linked in my video on this if you want to check out the Twitter where this came from, and this is great. So you would go on the Next Generation show. I missed it. As you can see in Google Trends, Star Trek Discovery has way less search traffic than Star Trek The Next Generation, a show that has been off the air since 1994. Thank you very much. Yeah, I love this. In fact, Star Trek The Next Generation has greater search interest than Star Trek Discovery throughout Discovery's life. And Doomcock would go on to compare. Actually, that's from the original tweet. He's just reciting back here. The SpongeBob SquarePants and the Orville, Discovery performed way worse than both of those shows. Oh yeah, it performed way worse than the Orville. Here, the Orville's in yellow here for their search results, which is great. I love it. As you see below, Star Trek Discovery is losing in trends to both older shows and the current comedic take on the franchise, the Orville. Oh, I love it. Sorry, I have to take any opportunity I can get to talk about the Orville because it's so amazing. It is what Star Trek should be. Even at Star Trek Las Vegas, we saw a lot of people in Orville Union uniforms, which is great. Like probably 3 or 4 people. Rob from Midnight's Edge even got to ask an Orville-related question about Lower Decks, how it would relate to, or how it would influence, or how Lower Decks would differentiate itself. Yeah, whatever he asked. Wow, 3 a.m, sorry. Discovery has been flatlined. Wow, I can read. Since last year. It only got close to the trends of Star Trek The Next Generation once back at the end of 2018. As noted previously, TNG has been off the air since 1994. This is just too much. But I wasn't done. I wanted to go a bit further to get a clear picture. I removed the Orville and instead added 2 older Star Trek shows for reference. Ooh, so this is more. First, Star Trek Voyager and Deep Space Nine. I also expanded the search to 2 years instead of 1 to give Discovery a better shot for clarity, of course. Full disclosure to our editor, John Trent, mistakenly believes DS9 to be the better series in the franchise, but we can all forgive him for being wrong. Oh, I like DS9. I do like it. So here we go. We can see Discovery's in blue all the way down here. Oh, it peaked a little bit above Voyager. A series that's not super well regarded, but it's not the most. It's, for fans, it tends to be Next Gen and DS9 are really regarded by Star Trek fans, and of course TOS. Then Voyager kind of falls behind. Then Enterprise fall behind, and then Discovery is right in the toilet. And I've covered videos of that as well with the actual Facebook charts and polls of people, like of thousands of people, and Discovery is just in the toilet. People don't even watch it. People don't care. But we can see the results aren't all that wonderful for Discovery. Obviously, TNG is still performing way higher than Discovery, but so is Voyager. At points, Deep Space Nine had slightly higher search interest. Only at one point this past June was Discovery able to overtake Voyager in Google Trends. Yeah, Voyager. A show that has been off the air since, 2002? Or something. For a while. It's been off the air for a while. I then decided to compare it to Star Trek Enterprise to Discovery. Enterprise is even more searched, except for this one peak where they had that free episode. And that's around January. That's around the time I was getting threats from the son of the actor who originally played Chris Pike. Captain Pike. God, Chris Pike. I was like Chris Pine. Captain Pike. Wow. 3 a.m. again. Sorry, guys. As we can see, Discovery with its $8 million an episode. Oh, that's closer to 9 is what I've heard. An episode budget cannot even hold off a UPN-produced Star Trek Enterprise that was canceled due to very low ratings. And I even dipped out, and I've since gone back, and there's a lot of good moments in it. Season 4 was phenomenal of Enterprise. I can't get through this indie arc. Sorry. I just can't. It's not for me. CBS might have renewed Star Trek Discovery for a 3rd season, but it definitely looks like the show has a lot of work cut out for it if it plans to win back traditional Star Trek fans, who definitely appear more interested in older shows than Star Trek Discovery. And the Orville. We like the Orville better, too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. I just had to gloat. I really just had to gloat. So thank you so much. Hit the thumbs up if you stayed through the whole video. I have Patreon. I stream quite a bit. I'm going to do a huge 42K celebration when we get there, so keep an eye out for that one. Because, you know, Mecha Random 42, meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Of course, I'm doing a 42K celebration. I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Share the video. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!